Hello, my name is Cherry Bomb P, and today I'm going to show y'all how to find fake or name brand things on AliExpress. Fake designer, fake name brand, whatever. First, you're gonna start. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to start liking the imitations and the knockoffs, the ones that don't have labels or brands on them. They're just the shape or the style of what you're looking for, because you want AliExpress to do the work for you. Then after it's created this algorithm and it sees what you like, you go and click the little top selection for you, because it now knows what you like. Then you go click on the picture that you see of whatever you like. You go click on a person's comment. You might read it if you want to. Then once you click on their comment, it brings you to the listing to buy it. Then you can look in the comment section or review section to see if there's some pictures of the item, to see how long it took to ship, whatever. Also on AliExpress, you can ask questions, which is pretty great. But yeah. And so we found some Doc Martens, Dior, Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton, Celine. I think I found an Hermes bag earlier before I recorded the video. I can drop the links to these items if any of you all would like to try to purchase it. I am not saying that you should, because I don't want anyone to come up in my comment section and be like, I brought this out the faith of your video and I didn't get it. I didn't tell you to buy it. I said if you want to buy it from this link, you can. I'm not saying go do it. This ain't Nike, ain't no just do it. You're buying it at your own risk. And then I can give you all my experience buying fake items from AliExpress. Usually I buy fake items from DHgate, because you know why? They always deliver. And if they don't deliver, boom, refund. Like, I ain't even gotta work hard. Boom, refund. But yeah, so I think I bought a total of 2 fake items from AliExpress, and each time I did that, I kind of had a difficult time. Let's talk about the first one. Y'all remember that video I made with the Chanel bag, Chanel boy bag review? I'll put the link in the description or the comment section if you want to go see that. And basically I was talking about how I ordered the bag, then they deleted the listing, and when I clicked on it, it said that item doesn't exist anymore. Then when I tried to go to their store, it was like the store doesn't exist anymore. And they stopped answering me when I was messaging them, because my shipping or tracking or whatever hadn't updated in about a month, 2 months. Right, and it said that the thing didn't exist, and I started trying to open a dispute with AliExpress. Then it was taking too long, so I tried to open a dispute with my card. And then I canceled the dispute because the seller said something and I felt guilty. And then it basically seemed like my thing wasn't coming. So I tried to reopen a dispute with my bank or my card, and then they was like, you can't close a dispute and then try to open it. You only have 11 days, And I was like, you know what? Fine. I guess I just lost my money. And then I kept pressing the seller in AliExpress. And then all of a sudden, I promise you, like after how many months of waiting for something that was never updating it and showing up with or whatever, and they didn't have an answer for where was that and this and that, it showed up like a week after or whatever. And I was like, okay, I get it, it's in fine condition, I end the dispute, they get their money, I review it, right? But my problem is sometimes when you seem to buy these fake items, the ones that don't have multiple reviews, like the ones that have multiple reviews with pictures and stuff, those are, I guess, better to buy from. I just brought like whatever 2 and 3 that had like 2 and 3 pictures and stuff from, because I thought those were enough pictures for me to know that the item is what it says it is, or whatever. Also, when you're buying fake items, make sure you read the description. 2, basically, I wanted to say that I just brought some shoes. I will show you all in a video. Actually, I think I'm gonna try to have a lot of videos for y'all to in a little moment or whatever. I just need a little time. I brought some shoes, right? And this was the weird thing about this seller. They had, okay, I don't know if y'all will notice, because like I don't think all of you all buy fake things on AliExpress. Neither do I. But sometimes you can go on AliExpress and you'll click a picture, and then it kind of says, like, once you click the picture, either says it's not available for purchase in your country, or it'll say it doesn't exist or something like that, or it'll kind of just disappear even though you clicked on it, right? And so I thought that was kind of weird and fishy or whatever. But then I was like, oh, the shoe looked good. I think it had a review or something, right? I wish I would have screenshotted it then, but I kind of wasn't worried about it. I took a screenshot of the overall thing once I had put it in my cart, and I messaged the seller. And I was like, do you ship to the U.S.? Yeah. And they was like, yes. They was like, tell us what shoe size, and we'll give you this link, and then you'll buy it through there. The link, keep in mind, okay, I'm going to just say it. The shoes that I brought were supposed to be some like knockoff Gucci shoes. But then when I wanted to order it and they sent me the link to buy it from and everything, they had me buy the shoes under a picture of a different shoe. Like, you know how like they're not allowed to sell it, so like sell fake items, so they like blur out the logos on the pictures that they have. They had me buy it under a picture of some white tennis shoes, some cheap looking tennis shoes and stuff. And I was just like, okay, that's kind of weird. I hope I'm not gonna get scammed. That's kind of weird. I'm paying like $69-ish, $70-ish for this. I hope I'm not gonna get scammed or whatever. And I'm messaging them, and I'm like, if I buy it through this link, you're gonna send me what I asked for, right? And they was like, yes, right? So it's fine. They claim they shipped it. Took them a little while, but they claim they shipped it, right? And then I give it a little more time. I go back and look. Says the item don't exist no more. All right, and I'm like, dang, we back in the same position as the last fake thing. When am I gonna learn my lesson, right? And then I'm like messaging them, and I'm like, okay, it says my thing hasn't updated, da 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 da. I think I ordered this thing in like November. I just got it in like the end of January, like, you know, right? So I'm literally like asking them, and like they're not answering me. And so I'm trying to get like a hold of a live agent or whatever. But if y'all know with AliExpress, when you try to get help, sometimes they do the little Ava thing. And she basically opened it's a computer automated response. It basically opened a dispute for me when I wasn't trying to. So then I messaged the seller and apologized, because I remember one of the times when I opened a dispute, and it was like legitimately because the seller had did whatever. They got mad at me, and so I won't have that type of situation. So I apologized. They still didn't respond to me. And then when I was like, you know what, my stuff is just not coming at this point, because the little Kano, CNA, NO, some whatever, when I looked up that shipping tracking company or whatever, I read online that it was fake, and that was the same one that they used to ship my wig that time, supposedly, that wasn't updating, and I thought was missing or didn't show up, when in fact my mail lady stole it. But besides that, yeah, so I thought it was fake, whatever. So I was like updating all these pictures and information showing on my dispute and everything, and they kept saying something like, oh, because you shipped with AliExpress, you're dealing with us for the dispute, not the seller, da 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 da. Please be patient until your order arrives. It's up to you to check the mail and get it picked up from the mailbox, da 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 da. And then it kept like, every time I updated my dispute with more information, they're supposed to like give you a new response, and it kept giving me an automated response telling me to wait 10 days, wait 10 days, wait 10 days. And then I was like, you know what, I'll just give up. It is what it is. And they were saying purchase protection didn't run out or something like that. And I was like, you know what, all right, fine, it is what it is. And then all of a sudden the seller messaged me, and they're like, oh, don't worry about it, it's in the US, da 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 da. And I'm just like, well, where were you? Because you weren't there when I needed you. Like, you went MIA. So there's that. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'm trying to get my items now or whatever. So I'm out here calling the post office. The post office telling me they don't see it. They said it's preparing for shipment. Da 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 da. And then I go to the mailbox when it did start randomly when after I called the post office or something one of the days. Keep in mind it's about like a month and a half since I've ordered it and everything. 30 minutes go by and it magically updates. Like it's like, oh, it's been through Chicago, it's been through Queens, it's been through Mississippi, da 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 da, all this. And I'm like, okay, well, all right. So then it says it's at the local distribution center. So it says it's left the local distribution center. You know what I'm trying to say. So then I'm like, all right. So I go to the mailbox because like that means it left the main post office and should be at the local post office. I go in there and she start with me before I even started. I was like, hey, I'm here to see if I got a package to pick up. I have the tracking number and everything. And then she's like, well, did you track it? And I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, you ready to start today? You ready to go word for word, bar for bar today? And then I was like, yes, I tracked it. It says it's at this place. And then she's like, well, that place isn't here. And I was like, it says it left there. And then she was like, well, that place isn't there. And she obviously did not want to look for my stuff. So I just left. Because you know what? I wasn't trying to get hostile in the post office. And I like to get hostile. So yeah, I left because I just wasn't in the mood for it. And then why I gave my mom the tracking number and stuff. She goes back the next day. Where was my stuff at? The post office. And so I was like, you know what? I'm done with it. That's it. I'm tired of these post office people. Next person just gonna have to get beat up. And that it is what it is. And also this little seller going missing, the store going missing, the listings going missing. That's my problem with buying fake things on AliExpress. But I think that problem only occurs for me because I buy things with 2 to 3 pictures of reviews. Also, the reason why I say this is because people like Courtney B, she's a YouTuber if y'all didn't know. She buys fake Louis Vuitton all the time, every video, opening the package, something. And she just seems to get her stuff all the time. And meanwhile, me, I be having to jump through hoops. Because sometimes they don't even be seeming like they ship my stuff. Because I'm out here looking for it 2-3 months later and all that. Just. And yeah. So with that being said, if there's any, I can put the links for all of these down in the description below if you guys want to see them, buy them, whatever. The ones that I seen that had multiple pictures and stuff, you don't have to buy it. I'm not telling you to buy it, whatever. We had some Prada, Gucci, Adidas, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Celine, I think I seen the Hermes bag earlier, Doc Martens, so on and so on. There's a lot of options here and stuff. I just, you know, yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed this video and this tutorial. I know it wasn't like the best detailed on how to do it and everything, but basically once you just, you know, give them the idea of the type of stuff you like, they'll start giving you the ones with the brands on it. And then yeah, there you go. My name is Cherry Bomb P, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Thank you.